Boy, I'm gonna get a lot of shit about this one. I'm gonna be honest. I saw this, and I really honestly believe 100% that she could play Ventress. Now, I don't care what people believe. I think that this is fucking sick, and it might actually be pretty cool. Now, obviously, Ventress is a bald bitch, and Anya Taylor-Joy, Anna, whatever. Anya Taylor-Joy, if she plays Ventress, I at least hope that she comes with that bad bitch energy. Because honestly, on most of the roles that I have seen her in are very reserved and don't really have that bad bitch energy. I don't know if she could do it. I don't know if, everyone that does Star Wars said that they put them through like training, like fighting, and, like real martial arts training for the movies. They keep talking about that they've done that in the past. Now, I don't know, because I would assume Disney still does this, but I've seen those new movies and they feel not the same as when old George had them. So maybe they don't anymore. But I will say this. If they can get her to really push that role, I think that she can do it 100%. Now, why do I think people are going to hate me saying that? Because I've already told people that I don't like seeing her in everything. Okay? Yes, I will admit I have said this, and I totally understand why, but I am excited for this because, oh my god, a role that would actually fit her fucking face structure. One. But two, I could see it. Like, I could really see it. But she has to be a bad bitch. Ventress was a bad bitch. You can't have an actor. This is the only hang up I have. You cannot have an actor that's weak or timid to play this bitch. This bitch was never... And you know what? People could say, well, she's an actor. She can act. Okay. Then how come lately people are being miscast left and right in roles that they should never have been in, and acting has gone downhill in a way that we've never fucking seen before? Now, I don't know if it's just the green screens and special effects and that they're not really acting or what have you, but there is a difference between a good actor and somebody that is popular that they need to put in a movie. If you're typecast, are you acting? People know that I love Jason Statham. But am I going to pretend like he is an amazing actor? No. Play the same character. I mean, listen, you played the same character for 20 years, and then tell me you're a good actor, and I'll have to say, where's the acting? Where's the acting? You've played the same character for 20 years. Where's the acting? So, in my opinion, do I think that she can act? I think I've seen her act. I've seen her in a few movies. The movies I have seen her in, yeah. I mean, is she ever in terrible, terrible, terrible movies? No. I actually wanted to see what people are saying here. But I will say, see, this guy says, I always pictured a black actress, to be honest. That's pretty accurate body-wise. Yeah. They have similar body types, neck types. Fucking Ventress. But yeah, he's right. A black actress may, and that's what I was saying before. Holy shit. When you have an actor when you have an actor that you can feel that has a certain presence on screen that automatically makes you Joaquin Phoenix, for example, has, in my opinion, severe mental problems. Okay, I think I'm just going to be honest. I think that he might not be around much longer. It's very unstable every time I've seen him, and this is off screen too. This is not just on screen. Very unstable person. Very nervous. Very like fucking jittery and shit. I hate that shit. I couldn't be around that. So every time I see that dude in an interview, he's so unstable. But you put him on a screen, and that energy kind of comes off. If this bitch is not able to bring that bad bitch energy, and that's why he said, this guy said, always pictured a black actress, probably would work better. You know, they're trained to have that bad bitch energy. But a lot of people look like they're happy with it. Now, she is popular, though. She is popular. She might be able to do the role. She's not a terrible actor. And her body type fits. Are we seeing the age of actually casting people to the role instead of just picking random motherfuckers? That sounds pretty nice. That's a good point. This people said, would the film be butchered? You know, Ventress, I think, he's saying right on the nail on the head here. She is one of the best characters that they have in their arsenal that has never got yet. I mean, she's been in TV shows and it's been animated. It has never got a full spotlight, you know. Like a full movie dedicated to her would be very different from a movie with her in it, right? So depending on the type of movie and depending on everything that's going on in the movie, could we see a situation where, you know, say that she's in it, but she's only in it for 20 minutes in a 2-hour movie? Are we as impressed? Do we care as much? I feel like the villains sometimes in the Star Wars universe do get pushed to the background. They don't get enough screen time and they don't get enough depth. And there's tons of Star Wars stuff that we haven't seen yet. You know, especially the ancient Star Wars stuff. They wanted talking about Keanu about playing one of those characters. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm saying the old stuff, like the founding of the Sith, you know, the backstory of the Sith, which, you know, obviously I don't just watch the movies. I go online and I fucking, you know, I'm fat. I get it. I'm fat and I sit here and I do this stuff all day. But there are stuff online that goes through the entire origins of certain characters and, you know, brings it forward. And I do find myself listening to those kinds of things and watching those kinds of things. It's things I'm interested in. And I do think that there is a vastly unexplored world with the villain side of Star Wars. But Star Wars has always been following the good guy and them triumphing and stuff like that. But little did you know that bad guys win a lot in Star Wars. They won a lot for a long time, and we don't get any of those. Like the fact that we don't have a Mandalorian movie that actually shows the history of Mandalore and how like he's really not a Mandalorian and all this other stuff and sort of, kind of, you know, there's so much unexplored garbage. But if they did a movie dedicated to her, that would be very interesting. If they did a movie with her in it, less interesting, and a high chance that you could fuck it up. I think if the movie outright was dedicated to the idea of her, then it'd be kind of hard to fuck up because I think most fans would gravitate toward it whether it was good or bad. You know? But let me know what you think in the comments. I reply to every comment. And I will see you in the next one.